Yeah, look, I think what's really interesting is that the market has come to a place with all the various technology that's come together. Everything from viewability technology to programmatic and RTB, fraud prevention technology. And I think there's a real opportunity with performance to be able to kind of up-level that and talk about it more as an outcome and what does that outcome really mean? How do you pay for it? How do you price it? But also, what value does it return back to you as a brand? Is it the right type of customers? How long are those customers going to stay with you and be retained? It's not just about driving a click or of the various type of performance. Is actually an ongoing conversation with them. And I think it's at some level it's almost a merger of branding and performance coming together to kind of deliver an outcome based marketplace. Yeah, I mean, I think there's a question around transparency and having transparent business models. So I think one of the ways to get around that or work through it is to be able to actually offer a model where we take the media risk because we're leveraging all the technology to deliver this, and we just price it on that outcome. The real interesting aspect to that, I believe, is that while you're taking the media risk, you're pricing on an outcome. The brands have traditionally just kind of said, okay, like if it's performance, I want the lowest price, hand it over. And the problem is that performance marketers or partners have really kind of degraded the brand just to achieve that outcome. Where I don't think that's any longer needed. I think you can leverage the technology, have quality media plus quality audiences, and deliver a quality outcome, leveraging the technology you have today. So if you think about technology, it actually adds a big efficiency layer. So if you can be more efficient about finding advertising that's viewable, that goes back to the bottom line of cost of media, and you're only paying for when it's viewable. That adds value back to the brand. If you're not buying fraudulent ads, then it actually can drive an outcome beyond a click. That's high value to the brand as well. You're actually getting to the consumer itself.
And they understand that.
It's an education process, but I think that I think very much so the brands are really engaged in all these various concepts that have come out and various discussion points around fraud and ad blockers and other technologies. So they're trying to understand the answer to it. And I think, look, we can take some of the complexity away. We say, look, we're leveraging all of that technology to deliver your outcome, so you can feel safe that your ads are on brand safe sites and content. Delivering the value back to you from a branding and performance standpoint, delivering a true outcome. I think from a performance standpoint, as a brand, you really shouldn't care where the outcome comes from, what device. So Light Reaction is really focused on being multi-channel, having a strong competency in each individual medium, mobile, desktop, video. But in addition to that, have a cross-screen capability as well to understand the consumer journey across devices and be able to optimize to the right device based on where the consumers want to acquire, be it mobile, desktop, tablet, whatever it is.